Meanwhile, that devastating flash flood in Uttarkashi's Dharali region that has unleashed chaos in the Himalayas, swallowing homes and sweeping away everything that came in its path. Within moments, the floodwaters engulfed the village, forcing residents to flee for their lives. At least 5 people have been reported dead so far. Many more who are still feared missing. More than 100 is being said. Rescue operations are underway. Army, ITBP, NDRF, SDRF, all the teams working round the clock to locate survivors and restore access. The situation remains grim, especially with the Harsal Army camp also impacted. While 2 personnel have been rescued, 11 remain missing. Prime Minister Modi spoke with Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami, who later conducted an aerial survey of the affected areas to assess the damage and oversee the response efforts. Full scale of destruction that is still being assessed as rescue efforts intensify.
We are en route to Uttarkashi, and what you see behind me is just a sample of what's happening on the National Highway 34. This is the National Highway 34. This is what connects Uttarkashi to the rest of the state, especially coming through Rishikesh and Dehradun. Now, this entire stretch has been dotted with landslides like these, and it's been a challenge for the authorities to constantly clear these up, remove the piles of rock, sometimes mud, gravel, remove them and make space. As you can see, it's a fairly wide highway that gives a lot of space, and that is the reason why it is considered that this area, which was considered a fragile ecosystem, had to face the impact of constant highway widening. There you see behind me, right now the traffic movement is happening. There is no issue about it, and as we can just see, if I can point out to you, there is a helicopter that we can see right now in the skies. This is an indication to the fact that probably some sort of air supplies will now start moving towards the affected area. The affected area, Dharali, currently completely inaccessible via road, but the NDRF and SDRF teams are going there by foot to attempt rescue operations. Now, we should remember there are 3 points where there was massive impact. One was in Harshal above the army camp, the second was Dharali, and third was Sukhi Top. So these 3 areas were where we saw massive columns of water rushing in. But to reach there and to help the people who might be stranded, we have to navigate this, landslides like these. And we are hoping that we won't encounter something like this as we move further down. From the National Highway 34, this is Anjali Istawal with camera person Nasir Khan for India Today.
लगातार हमारी एजेंसीज वहां पर काम कर रही हैं। एनडीआरएफ है, एसडीआरएफ भी है, कुछ रास्ते में है, कुछ पहुंच चुके हैं। पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेज हैं, आईटीबीपी है, और नजदीक में ही हमारे आर्मी के जवान थे, वो कल से ही लगे हुए हैं। तत्काल 15 मिनट में वो वहां पहुंच गए थे। इस तरह से हमारा रेस्क्यू का काम चल रहा है। चूंकि मौसम साफ नहीं है, हमारे 2 चिनूक अभी चंडीगढ़ में हैं, 2 बड़े जो हेलीकॉप्टर हैं वो सरसावा में हैं। तो जैसे ही मौसम साफ होता है तो हमारी एयर सेवाएं भी चालू हो जाएंगी और एयरलिफ्ट करके भी हम ला सकते हैं। मेडिकल फैसिलिटी जितनी है वो वहां पर उपलब्ध कराई जा रही हैं।
मौसम की मार पड़ रही है रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन में।
अभी और अलर्ट किया है, रेड अलर्ट किया हुआ है, कई जिलों में भी किया हुआ है। प्रभु से, केदार बाबा से, बद्री विशाल जी से यही प्रार्थना है कि मौसम साथ दें और अतिशीघ्र जो रेस्क्यू चल रहा है उसको हम अच्छी तरह से कर सकें।
What you see behind me is probably the last motorable point when you're coming from Delhi or from Dehradun or Rishikesh and trying to reach the ground zero. And this will take some time to be fixed. And to tell us a little bit more about this, because this is basically the BRO, Border Road Organization road. But of course, PWD officials are the experts in it and they are here to help out in any capacity that they can. And we have the Additional Secretary of the State PWD here with us, Vineet Kumar. Thank you very much for speaking with us. This job looks massive. This damage looks massive. What is your initial assessment? You've just come, I know, but what is your initial assessment?
See, as far as I know, this subsidence is of around 65 meter, and ahead of this there is one more stretch of 100 meter, which has gone down. First, what we are trying to do is we are that initial choke point which is there, beyond which the heavy vehicles are not able to come. We are trying to send a poclane there, and after back cutting, maybe the heavy vehicles will be able to come to this point, and then we will do the back cutting at this point.
Can you explain what do you mean by back cutting?
See, basically the subsidence here is huge, so filling is difficult here. The huge
Raise the level up.
Yes,
It's
yes.
not possible.
So what we are trying to do is that from this place we will cut it from the backwards,
Okay.
from the back side.
So we are assuming that from here somewhere you will try and cut the land, which is forest land, and try and create an alternative.
Create an route. Yes,
Right.
yes, yes.
Right, sir.